Welcome back to Yugioh Oracle Collection. Now here we have an opening of Dungeon Dice Monster Special Pack 2. I think there has only been one other opening on YouTube of this exact same pack. This video was actually done 2 years ago, but because I had to do the voiceover, I just didn't get around doing it. So let's see what we have here. So this is actually Obelisk the Tormentor and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in gold figure. So it's pretty cool and very rare to get actually. I think I got this really cheap on eBay. So let's have a look. So here's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I mean, this is just looks so cool, and I actually got it for a really good price as well. This was delivered from Japan, so I had to wait a couple of weeks to actually get it. But let's see, look at that. But since this is a level 4 monster, it'd be very difficult to actually summon it. And the actual effect is this monster can only move 1 square per 1 turn. So even if you spend more progress or movement quest, you won't be able to move this more than 1 square per turn. But the stats on this is probably one of the highest you ever get. HP being 60, attack being 50, and defense being 40. So to even get rid of this monster, we need to get a monster that is more than 50 attack. And even then the HP is 60, so you have to attack a couple of times. But anyway, there are other ways to destroy monsters as well using effect. So if they were ever to create a forbidden monster, like in Dungeon Dice Monster, they probably have to get rid of those effects, or else it wouldn't be fair. And now here we have the Obelisk the Tormentor. It's actually pretty detailed for a very small figure, and the fact that they just put gold all around is really nice. So yeah, just look at that wings, it's pretty thick as well. I think this compared to the other monsters, this is relatively slightly bigger than the other Dungeon Dice monsters. It has a menacing look as well. So yeah, I was really happy to get this online. I think even now on eBay there's an offer for the Obelisk Dungeon Dice monster. So if you guys ever want it, you can check on eBay. There are users from Japan that still want to sell this, and it's not that expensive. If you really want it, you can still get it. So if we see the effect of Obelisk the Tormentor, it actually has 2 effects. So to actually even move Obelisk, we need to spend 3 movements quest for 1 square movement. So really costly just to move that. And it has a really good second effect. So you can actually spend 4 magic quest to actually put 1 damage counter on every other monster in the dungeon. So when this is summoned, you can do this once per duel, I guess you could say. Here I was just trying to test out how the dice work. So it's actually pretty difficult to get it together before we actually roll it. I think the red one was a bit more loose than the blue one, but yeah, I think you can still get there, but it's a bit loose. It does come off very easily. So the Japanese version has this where the actual cube becomes the path, just like in the anime, but the English version didn't do that. So Japanese version actually put more effort into doing these sort of 3D games. The only issue with that is that they only have 2 different type of path. One of them is the one in this video, and the other one is like the T-shaped one. so they have no other shape for it, so it kind of limits the game formality, whereas the English version has all the different type of paths, so that kind of, you can be creative with that when you're building the path for the games. But anyway, this is still cool to have it proper 3D version of this, but I would have liked to have a different shape path as well. But even then, I think it was more popular in Japan, and they want to sell on much more booster packs than the English version. So let's see how it... Still trying to put this red together, but I guess it didn't work. Yeah, the road was alright for the blue one, but I mean level 4 is very, very hard to get. I actually did a chart before, working out the probability of summoning level 4 monster. It's actually 7.4%. Wow. But even then, when we did the 100 subscriber special, my friend actually summoned a level 4 monster, which was at the time unbelievable. I mean, he even needed a monster, so that was an epic duel. So go and check that video out, and comment on what other duels you want to see.